everybody is a little bit weird. That's
Yep.
that's what we've discovered. I've been dwelling on this. I've been thinking, I've been camping out on this idea for several years. That nobody's really that normal. Like, the moment you think, oh, I know somebody that's completely normal, all you have to do is just get to know them a little better, and then you realize they're actually kind of weird too. Sometimes the most seemingly normal people are actually the weirdest people.
But everybody's got some weird thing about them. Like, you think about everyone you know who tells you stories about, oh, I met this weird person, or this person did this crazy thing. Like, just think about somebody else going to somebody else and talking, that crazy person is you. Like, you're somebody's crazy person or somebody's weird person. Like, so don't ever think that you're not the weird one.
Yeah.
Like,
true.
everybody's weird, and everybody's got some weird thing. Like, they can be mostly normal, or like whatever the concept of normal is, but then they do something weird. Like, I mean, and I feel like I'm a normal person, but then I catch myself doing weird stuff and like reacting weird and letting myself act weird. And not no like weird way, but
Well,
just,
it's this. I think what really kind of like spawned this conversation is like you've got to where you'll question yourself. I'm like, you'll tell me about an interaction you had with somebody, and like you would say, "Am I just weird?" I'm like, "No, that person's weird. I promise." It's not you, it's them. But we're having this conversation so much these days that it's like,
am I weird?
No.
But the thing is, it's then I was telling you about a situation where I was weird today. Like, it didn't happen today, but it happened years ago. But
yeah.
I mean, it's not like it hasn't happened for years that I've been weird to somebody else. Like, I think people probably think I'm weird on a normal basis. And just because of my social interactions, like, I'm just not I'm socially awkward and quiet.
You think that about yourself, but I think, I mean, if people look at the two of us, then I'm automatically the weird one. Like,
oh, of course you are. Of course you are, because I don't say enough when we're around people to get them to get a good feel for me. But you say enough to where they're like, all right, he's the weird one and she's the normal one. But
yeah, because like for me, I can talk about seemingly random stuff, but it connects with people. So then it's like, well, okay, well, he's a little bit out there, but at least
he's interesting. I mean, that's the thing about it.
No, but and I on my other channel though, or I guess I'll see which video channel I'll put this on. But ultimately, in the Jeep video I made with Mario, we were talking about how like people who own Jeep Wranglers are typically laid back and cool people, and we were talking about the T-shirt that I told you about, where the T-shirt says, "Hi, I don't care, thanks." And it's just, I want that T-shirt now actually. It's just so perfect. Like,
Father's Day is coming up.
oh yeah, it's a month away. But it's funny because it's like, and I mean this as a compliment, but it's like, I feel that you embrace that pretty well. Like, you're so friendly to people and you are normal to people, but ultimately, like, I think that's a good way to live your life.
But I do care. I do care, and I want people to know that I'm listening. It's just sometimes I don't care exactly about what they're saying, or like I don't understand what they're saying.
But I try to feel connected.
Right, because that's how you continue to engage conversation. But it's like I'm trying to grasp what they're saying, but sometimes my brain is not that smart.
And I think for me, the way I deal with that, I feel I have the same mentality. Hi, I don't care, thanks. I think my version of it is that if they're talking about something I can't relate to, I just change the subject with something else random, but at least that they can at least attach to, even if I can't relate to it. But I mean, that's the thing. Like, that's what it's like to have conversations with human beings. It's like,
just people are weird. Like, and I think even more nowadays, like, because we have social media and we have cell phones and we have text messages where you don't communicate directly with people. And so it's a very indirect, like, world now, like, where you can say things behind a mask and, you know, it's weird. And, like, people are just weird in general. And you think about people, like, on the homestead and Pilgrims, like, they did their weird stuff. But, like, we're even weirder today.
Yeah, we see, like, in those days, people were just trying not to die. Like,
right,
that was their goal in life, just not die by the age of 35.
Yeah.
If you did that, you're doing pretty good.
And most people, their goal is to, like, outshine the next person, like, or keep up with the Joneses. Like, it's I don't know. Life is weird. People are crazy. People are weird. Life is crazy. That's
And
the
no
moral
one's
of the story.
no one's the exception.
There really is no exception.
Like, and I've known a lot of people in my life, and I've really ran this through that filter, and no one's normal. Like,
And that's okay, because I guess normal is not, there is no normal. I think that's the bottom line.
there is a scale of like weird, and you can get way out there.
Yeah.
But I don't even know that most people are in the normal part. Like the normal
Yeah.
part of weird. I don't know. I think there's a scale, and part of
Yeah.
it goes off in outer space.
Yeah, maybe. It's
But-
just, life is weird. People are weird. Life is crazy.
We're weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's funny because like when I make videos with you, I'm always thinking, she seems so normal in these videos, and that's what they'll take away. It's like she's the normal one. But here's a video of
I'm
you
weird.
actually admitting that you're weird.
I am. I'm weird. I'm socially awkward. I don't know how to talk to people sometimes, unless it's like, if I don't know you, it's easier to talk to you, like, because I can put on that, oh, hey, how's it going? Like,
I just remember, like, we were first married like 11 years ago, and we went to Louisville, Kentucky. And we went to so when we got married,
that girl is still on my Facebook.
tag her in this video.
Yeah.
So here's the story. So when we got married, I, for the first time, started wearing a wedding ring.
What are you trying to say?
Yeah, I don't know what. Like I said,
Farted.
I farted. When we first got married, I farted. There's the story. We're not weird.
Yeah.
So we went to Louisville, Kentucky. I first started wearing a ring. I never wore metal, and then I farted. And so anyway, I started breaking out. I had this rash. So we're like, okay, well for right now, until I can find something that I can wear, let me just get a hemp wedding ring while we're at this shop in Louisville, Kentucky. And so I'm talking to the guy, and he's like making me a hemp ring because I didn't want to not wear a wedding ring, as I had this rash starting to form down my hand, which ended up being dysidrosis, which years later now I know ultimately is that I can't have shellfish or tuna or much added sugar into things. That's also what caused it. But so he's making this wedding ring for me after a couple months after we were married, and like in the background I hear Jill talking to like this other lady, like a married couple or something.
Yeah, they were a young married couple.
And like it was metaphysics. It was
Yeah, it was something weird and like maybe even some witchcraft or something. And they were teaching classes.
and like as I'm
And she
finishing,
invited me somewhere. Like,
and so I'm finishing up the exchange like with the ring, and I turn around and you're like exchanging information. Oh yeah. And then we were walking. I was like, "What were you talking to her about?" And you're like, "I don't know." And like that's the thing though. Like, hi, I don't care. Thanks. Is that
I just knew we were never going to talk to them again. So why not be nice?
no? It's like, but see, I think that in some ways makes you even less weird, despite how you assign yourself to being socially awkward. If you can make somebody who's talking about exiting their body and looking at themselves over the room or whatever there was, crystals, I don't know what they were talking about.
Yeah.
But if you can make that person feel normal, then I think that's talent right there. As for me, I would have, I don't know.
Giving him a strange look. See ya.
Yeah, so, all right, well, there you go. We'll take it from there.
That's how people are weird.
We're all weird. You're weird. You're weird for watching this video. But you're
For
gonna,
watching all 8 minutes and 52 seconds of it.
but you're still gonna leave a comment. And you know, here's the thing. I think everybody has to agree on this subject. Usually people love to tell me how wrong I am, but they gotta agree.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. You're outing yourself for how weird you are if you can't agree with us on this.
Right,
If
exactly.
you're like, no, I'm the most normal person. I'm the exception. No, you're not. You're just making it very public that you're not.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching the video, and please leave a comment. It'll be very